Hello, this is Bill Zoller from the Wellness Warriors Ministry, and today we're going to talk about a very interesting and important topic called berry power. At the outset, we need to look at the big picture of food consumption every day and make the point that uh, consumption of berries should be a part of an optimal eating plan that includes all the other categories of important foods like whole grains, lots of vegetables, including starchy vegetables, a variety of fruits and nuts and seeds, and mushrooms and beans, which are another superfood, and onions and garlic. And I would also add, just put a little star by tomatoes, wonderful food. So why should we eat berries? Well, we have a rather long list of advantages of berry consumption. Uh, and first of all, it's a superfood. It is essential for an optimal diet. It helps reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes, which is an epidemic in our country. It helps extend what we call quality life years, which means the years that we live without disease. Also helps us prevent DNA damage and increases the important detoxifying enzymes in our system. Also, berries increase our blood levels of antioxidants. They are great for our brain health, for our heart and blood vessels, and also are low in sugar and calories and high in nutrients and fiber. Many advantages here. Berries contain many nutrients, but here are three of the principal nutrients in berries. First of all, flavonoids, and one of these being anthocyanidins, and ellagic acid, which blocks the formation of tumors, and also polyphenols, which assist us in weight reduction. Acai berries are a very good food that helps us boost our immune function and aid us in pain reduction. And in those people with arthritis, help you to maintain full range of motion in your extremities. Also helps to lower fasting blood sugar and lowers cholesterol. Next, blackberries also boost our immunity. 1 cup contains about 8 grams of fiber. It's interesting that researchers have added blackberries to hamburger in an effort to counter some of the negative effects of the meat. But as it turns out, it creates a purple colored hamburger, and that isn't very tasty and is kind of hard. So that didn't work out very well. Also, you may want to note that dairy products may block some of the beneficial effects of blackberries. Also, dairy blocks some of the beneficial effects of tea. Black raspberries, high in antioxidants, extremely high in the overall level of phenolic compounds, which help us counter cancer development, and are very strong antioxidants. Um, these black raspberries may help reverse oral intraepithelial neoplasia, which is a precancerous mouth lesion. Also improves other oral cancer lesions. Blueberries, 1 serving a week can decrease the risk of high blood pressure by about 10%. Regular consumption in some interesting research studies has assisted runners with countering muscle soreness. Helps us improve the memory as we get older. helps prevent age-related macular degeneration, a very common problem. And blueberries contain an interesting plant compound called anthocyanidins. Cranberries, one of my favorite berries and one of the most nutritious, has potent anti-cancer properties that has positive effects in breast, colon, lung, and prostate cancer, helps prevent urinary tract infections, benefits oral health by preventing bacteria from binding to teeth, and has polyphenols that may reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. Cranberries are seasonal, a seasonal berry that can be purchased usually in the fall and winter. And so what I do when those are available in the markets, I buy 10 or 12 bags and freeze those so I can use them in blended drinks the rest of the year. And also they tend to be a bit tart, but nonetheless are just wonderful in a cranberry salad made with a little bit of juice and raw cranberries and oranges, just wonderful. And if you ever want to sweeten them up a little bit, add a little bit of date sugar made from just ground dates. That's all that's in it. I think one of the only healthy sweeteners that we have. And so you can add a little bit of that to take the edge off of the tartness of cranberries. Goji berries have many essential minerals and amino acids and vitamins and high amounts of protein and dietary fiber. They have an effect of being anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and antifungal. A very unique berry. Indian gooseberries, also called amla or AMLA, which can be purchased in most all Indian food stores, um, are very unique and are a true superfood. I don't consume the berries necessarily, but I buy amla powder and put that in some of the drinks that we make. Helps treat and prevent cancer, helps control cough, fever, and pain, protects the liver, kidneys, and nerves, nourishes the brain and mental functioning, and increases skin, hair, and eye health. Another true superfood that you should try out. Pomegranates, another one of my favorite foods. Uh, uh, So I buy these whole and cut them in half and simply scoop out the seeds, the pomegranate seeds, with a spoon. And those can be frozen very nicely and used later, or just eaten uh, the way they are. Just eat the seeds the way they are. You want to separate out the white connective tissue there and just eat the berries. The berries are more nutritious than pomegranate juice. Juice is an extracted food, not a whole food. And let's look at some of the characteristics of pomegranates. They have a powerful antioxidant. It's really a unique one called punicalagin. It protects against heart disease and cognitive impairment, lowers cholesterol and blood pressure, two very, very important issues there, and has potent anti-cancer and immune supporting effects. So pomegranates are just another wonderful food, very colorful and delicious. Strawberries, probably the most common berry that most of us consume. Uh, from the Nurses' Health Study, we learned that 3 or more servings a week can lead to a 34% reduced risk of heart attack, which is our number one killer in this country. Uh, Strawberries are a valuable source of antioxidants. They are packed with fiber and vitamin C, and they help reverse esophageal cancer and have an amazing combination of nutrients. It's really, in these berries, it's really the synergy, that is the working together of all of the various nutrients that they have that makes the wonderful difference, positive difference in our health. So how can you use berries? You can use them fresh or frozen. Uh, Ideally, you might buy fresh organic berries. They tend to be quite expensive. I favor just frozen bags of berries, and they're available year-round. I add these to blended drinks mostly, and some of them are seasonal, like the cranberries that we discussed. Include them in a lot of different dishes. You can eat them in your oatmeal, in your yogurt, although I don't necessarily urge people to eat yogurt. It's a dairy food, but you can put it in your cereal and salads and so on and so forth. Many ways to use berries, and they're delicious. Here is a blended drink recipe, which is the recipe is on my website, which is mywellnesswarriors.com. And this drink includes kale. What you're seeing a picture there of the wonderful kale leaves, one of the top most nutritious green vegetables on planet Earth. Just a great vegetable. Um, and it also includes cranberries, which we just discussed. I put a whole kiwi in there, which helps protect our DNA. I put sunflower seeds in there, which are high in protein and many other nutrients. And then the question is, well, what do I add to this for liquid in this drink? And you can, of course, add water, which has the benefit of having no calories. You could add something like apple cider, which has great flavor, although does add some calories. Or you can add grape juice, which has a tremendous amount of plant nutrients, but also is the highest calorie juice. So you have some decisions to make there. But this is an example of a drink that has a powerful combination of nutrients that is healing to the body and adds vitality and many health benefits. So eat berries every day, find ways to do that and build them into your diet and be berry strong. Thank you for joining us today.